Good evening everyone, welcome to my channel Mallorca Under the Sun. Let me know if you can hear me, let me know if you can see me. I'm down here in a very busy Palma de Mallorca this evening and we're checking out part 2 of my Christmas lights walk. Jimmy, I can see you, you are in New York, welcome. How are you doing my friends? Tommy Moffat, good evening. Hello, I can see you too. Alan Davis, I can see you as well. Let me know if you can hear me, guys. Let me know if you can see the amazing scenes behind me. Now, it is very noisy down here. Des, hello, good evening. Mark, Feliz Navidad to you too. Glyn, hello, how are you doing? Guys, welcome to my channel Mallorca Under the Sun, welcome to my live stream, and I'm back in Palma again for part 2 of my Christmas lights walk. Now, I didn't do the whole entire walk the first time round because the city is quite large. This time we're starting here on Paseo del Borne, and you can see behind me, let me flip the camera around. You can see where I am. I'm right down at the bottom end of Paseo del Borne. Sharon, good evening. It's very noisy here. I really hope you can hear me. Got lots of kids coming in with their Christmas hats on as well. Brilliant. Okay, so we're going to take a walk down onto the Paseo Maritimo. We're going to head towards Santa Catalina. We're going to come up on into Jaime III as well. Ricky, good evening. Feliz Navidad from Argentina. Oh my goodness. And is that Joaquin from Sweden as well? Well, we've got the international crowd in tonight. Absolutely fantastic. Guys, I just want to say thank you very much for watching this evening. Fam, you've super chatted me already. Thank you so much. Really much appreciated. Really much appreciated. So, guys, I know there are a lot of YouTube channels you could be watching this evening. I know there's a lot of sport that you could be watching as well. So, thank you very much for joining me here. Just checking in on your Christmas spirit as well, just making sure you guys are feeling the Christmas spirit. We are 2 weeks away from from Christmas Eve. We've got 14 days left. Palma city centre tonight is absolutely rammed, but I'm hoping the walk I'm going to take you on this evening will be just a little bit less busy. So look, I'm just going to turn around here. So we're leaving the Passage de Borne here. But we're going to actually finish here a little bit later on, so we're going to come right round in a loop. Faith, good evening. Nice to see you. I just want to show you as well that the prettiest fountain that we have here too. Check this out. It's my favourite fountain. Fam, you're from the Netherlands. Welcome. So lovely to have you here. Now let's head on this way. You're going to see a little glimpse of the cathedral tonight, as you can see just up in front of me. The cathedral is looking very unfestive this Christmas, I'm very sad to say, because there are some works going down in that area, so there's not much to see up that side. But we're going to leave the heart of the city centre, and I'll tell you what guys, a lot of people are pouring into town this evening. I have to say that Palma was trying to find a parking space this evening was a little bit of a challenge. I should have actually got the bus. As of next year, Palma residents, Mallorca residents can actually get free public transport using the buses and the trains, so I'm looking forward to that. Of course, it does take a little bit longer when you're trying to get places. Right, so we're going to leave the centre of town here. I'm just coming down towards Parc de la Mar. We're going to have to wait for the lights. Now, I can't believe the last live stream I did was in November. I couldn't possibly leave December without seeing you guys again, so hence going live again tonight. Hopefully I'm going to show you something a little bit different too. Actually, let's go across here. Oh no, the green man's flashing. So you can see this little avenue here is really lined with some pretty lights. Now, during the summer months, you've got lots of little gift shops and cafes and restaurants along this little stretch here, just as you come in from the seafront here, from the Paseo Maritimo. Lots of it's closed up at the moment because they're mainly like little tourist shops. Fat Boy Slim Ian, hello, I haven't heard from you for a while. Lovely to have you on my live stream this evening, Ian. I'm guessing it's not too warm in the UK at the moment. So I've actually seen on social media today, I've spoken to my family and apparently you guys have had snow. Des, I won't tell you how warm it is. I'll tell you what, it's not warm at all here this evening. We're enjoying a not very warm 12 degrees. I have to say I'm absolutely freezing. I didn't wear a thick enough jumper out tonight. I do have a coat on. It's just not warm enough, but I'm a little bit of a wimp when it comes to cold weather, so I'm hoping I'm going to warm up by doing this walk anyway at the very least. Now look, you've got a nice little cafe here as well. Okay guys, wherever you are watching from in the world, let me know what the temperature is from where you're watching from. Okay, let's see who can possibly be the coldest, and I'm starting here at 12 degrees. Can you get lower than that? Because at the moment it feels like it can't get any colder. I'm guessing it is colder somewhere. Now look, just on the other side, would you like to have a quick look at the cathedral? Let's see if it's lit up. I'm coming around this way onto the Paseo Maritimo, but first we're going to just cross back over again. -2, Glyn, oh my goodness, and you're in the southeast of England, right? So that is actually a whole 10 degrees cooler. I'm not liking it at all. -1 in Sunderland. -4 in Northampton. This is not good. And let me know as well, have you had snow? I saw there's a smattering of snow in the southwest today. Big Phil's Wheels, bless you, thank you very much for your super chat. Oh, bless you, thank you so much. Phil, I've got some more Calabona content coming out soon. Stay tuned for that. Thank you very much. Right, let's just have we can't come to Palma at Christmas without having a quick look at the cathedral. Look, here we go, look. It's very pleasantly lit up. We've got the palace just to the left-hand side. And then to the right-hand side, you can see the cathedral. But there's no big Christmas tree down here. You will see that big illuminated Christmas tree in my last live stream. It's up behind the train station to the Soya trains, up by the bus station as well of Plaza España. But look where we're going to go. We're going to head down this way. Now, it's very, very pretty down here on the Paseo this year. They've pulled out the big guns in terms of pretty Christmas light displays. Right, let's go across this road. Who's going to stop? Nope. Nope, no one's wanting to stop. Right. So we're right down here on the Paseo Maritimo. This is the main road coming through Palma. Many of you will know it very, very well. You got +30 in Buenos Aires. Ricky, that is so not fair. I feel like jumping on the plane tomorrow, actually. That sounds like more like my kind of temperature, to be honest. Now, we've got so many little photo opportunities. Anyone coming over to Palma over the Christmas season, there's a car park just across the road here. It's going to be very, very busy in the next couple of Saturdays. I do not recommend, if you're driving, to even try and bother parking there. Try and park on the outskirts of town. Oh, Joaquin, bless you. Thank you so much for your super chat. That's super kind of you. Thank you. Thank you, Joaquin, from very cold Sweden. Oh no, oops, I've just photobombed. And as well, who have we got here? We've got Harley. Harley, it's -2 from where you are as well. My goodness me. Right, this is just a gorgeous walk coming through here. We've got the palm trees here that are lined with Christmas lights. You've got to be quite careful actually when you light up the Christmas lights with these little white lights here, because Seen some hilarious displays on social media, but they've got it just right here. Thank goodness.
With this loop station, I'm going to start with a really smooth, relaxed song for you. It's called Summer's End. Let's go. I'm going to record some tiny percussive things at first because I have to warm up, and then you will see what happens.
Now, this evening in Palma, we've actually got lots of buskers out, lots of musicians out this evening, and the atmosphere is lovely actually. He's wearing a t-shirt. Okay, so I'm guessing he might actually be Scandinavian, this chap I've just walked past. He's wearing a t-shirt, so he doesn't think it's cold. Incredible. So a lot of residents are coming down towards this first Christmas light display down here. It's very, very pretty. Bev, good evening. How are you doing?
No, pero...
Mint, hello. Good evening to you as well. Lovely to have you here. Yeah, Glyn, I'll try not to get too lost. I know Palma really well actually, so I'll try not to get lost. There's always a first time or a fifth time in my case. I've just seen a question about tourist protest a few weeks ago. I can't remember what that was about. It may be about the tourism here in Majorca. It's all kind of been forgotten about, possibly until the next season. So let's see what happens. My goodness, it's so busy this evening. Let me know in the chat as well. Are you coming out to Majorca this winter? Are you coming out for the festive season? Glyn, good evening. I'm just like, get myself a Glyn, I think I'm going to have to get a hot chocolate this evening, I'm afraid. Something, or even something a little bit warmer than that, because it's absolutely freezing. But bless you, thank you for your super chat as well. Oh my goodness, we have so much recorded music down here. Now, Dave, hello, good evening. Nice to see you here. Now we're just approaching here this giant Christmas bauble, which is looking very beautiful down here in Palma. Can't actually see who's playing. It sounds like the Peruvian black bands that you actually get over in Calamilor and Calabona. I can't see them. Now you can see with this huge Christmas bauble that you can actually walk through it, and there's a queue of people waiting to go through, because you can also then get your photograph taken as well. Now I'm going to, we've got some traditional Mallorquin, we've got the bell to book, guys. This is a treat this evening. Let me go round. Hang on a second, so we've got to see them. Right, so this evening I'm going to keep talking, so hopefully we don't get too much live music here picked up, but we do have the Mallorquin bell to book. Now this is a traditional dance. Gosh, it's so busy here. Let me just try and get past. Hold on. Right, we've got, I don't know whereabouts from the islands they've come down from, but as you can see, this is a real treat this evening. Now I'm really hoping I'm not going to get copyright claims here, unless I'm going to monetize this video. But as you can see, it's looking really good. And it's one way as well to stay warm this winter. Now I'm going to come away because I know the mic does condense. Let me know if the mic and the sound is still coming through on that, guys. I know sometimes my mic does go a little bit, a bit funny there, but just let me know. So it really is a weekend of celebrations this weekend down here in Palma. You can see just how busy it is down here too. And look, if you're down here and you're wanting a bite to eat, look, you can pick up a little tapa along here. Oh, Daphne, you also have that traditional dance over in the Philippines. You know, I think there's a big Spanish influence over in the Philippines. Let me just go back and have a quick look. Now they've stopped the music. Just want to quickly show you again. Hang on a second. Keith, bless you. Thank you so much for the super chat. I really appreciate it. Okay, I think the dancing has stopped. Keith, thank you very much. Thanks Thanks to everyone actually this evening for the super chat so far. I'm minutes into this live stream, so really appreciate it. I hope my microphone didn't break up, so I went past that music, folks. But you get the idea anyway. But there's just a fantastic atmosphere down here in Palma this evening. This is the perils of doing a YouTube live stream, I think. Sometimes you just don't know what you're gonna come across.
Adiós, señor. Oh, qué bueno, este es el nuevo.
Sí, sí.
De DJI.
Sí, sí.
Muy bonito.
Oh dear. Anyway, look, so all the way along here, so let me just show you where we are. We've got the Paseo Maritimo here, we've got the main 303 Palma, and all along this little path along here, this parkway, we've got these lovely Christmas markets. Now, is the 6th of January still a public holiday? I've just seen. Yes, it is. Now, these markets are going to go on until the night of the 5th of January. So, the night of the 5th of January is going to be Three Kings Night. It's when they have a huge parade, and the Three Kings will be arriving actually somewhere down here, somewhere in front of me here on the Paseo Maritimo. They will then parade through Palma on huge floats. There'll be music, there'll be dancing, and the Three Kings will be throwing sweets out to the waiting children, because that night Spanish children will then receive their Christmas presents. Now the 6th of January is a public holiday, but there are going to be a few things that open on the 6th of January. You should still be able to go and have a look at the nativity scenes around Palma. In fact, if you look at my website today, and I've posted the link on my YouTube community page, I've posted it on the Facebook group as well, there's a full guide to Palma's nativity scenes for this winter, where you can see them, what they are, what it all means, and when they're going to be open. I'm just going to come onto the grass here because I can't really get through. But this is fantastic. So while we don't have the traditional Christmas markets that you'd maybe find over in Germany, there's still an amazing atmosphere down here. And look, there's even actually, although we don't have those German Christmas markets, we do have some vino caliente here. So you've got the closest thing you can get to glühwein down here on the Paseo. It's €5 a glass. Got the olive stand. You can pick up all your meat as well down here. Look, you've got sausage stands, everything. So great place to come and pick up your Christmas presents as well. Or just pick up stuff for yourself if you're going back. Look, check this out. Look at all of this. Look at all the jamon. Double check customs regulations depending on the country you're going back to as well. If you're over for the festive season, you're going through the airport, my advice is to pop it into your hold luggage, and then you should be able to get it home okay. We've got some really lovely markets here too, look, with all the traditionally made products. Now you remember I was last down here for a live stream for Balearic Day, and that was on, I think it's the 1st of March, so it's quite nice to see this market back again. I think it pops up in the summer as well, so if you are visiting during the summer, definitely come and check out this little market down here too. Some people are wearing their coats. Fam, yes, we are definitely wearing our coats this evening. Glyn, you're going to make a cappuccino. Shall I wait here while you just pop the kettle on? Anyone else want to put the kettle on? Pop the kettle on now. I'll walk slowly. Hopefully next year, I'll hopefully try and get to another European Christmas market. I'd love to check a few more of them out, but this is just to make sure that we're covering Palma properly in my live streams this winter. If you haven't seen my first Christmas lights live stream, I did film, I think it's about 3 weeks ago now, just after they turned the lights on here in Palma. Let me just quickly turn the camera around so you can have a quick look down the just get an idea how busy it is this evening. Now I know many of you do have your little Christmas markets as well in the towns that you are from as well. Let me know how they compare to what Christmas looks like over here in Palma too. We have had actually a few little fairs pop up around the island. I made a very short video for my Instagram just the other day. Myself and admin Anne were up in Kostic in the middle of the island. If I get a chance, I'll try and make a YouTube short video for that as well. Just showing you what a Christmas market in the middle of the island looks like. It's very, very different from the busyness that you're seeing here in the city. But it was very nice as well, so I'll try and throw that onto my channel at some point. Oh my goodness, we've got a lot of ceramic here. Look, check this out. This has all come up from, this looks like it's all come up from Africa. Rod, good evening. Yes, I will be going up to São Paulo in Camp Picafor. I'll tell you what, guys. After, oh my goodness, Ed, thank you so much for your super chat. Thank you. Are you from the United States? Ed, thank you so much. Really much appreciated. Very, very much appreciated. Now, before I start talking about what's coming up on my channel, I'm just going to highlight where I am. So, right across this park here, we're in Safashina Park. Right across the road here, this building that's lit up, it's called Bar Cuba. We're on the edge of Santa Catalina. It's a whole nother neighbourhood here. Really good fun for going out. I'll try and do a nighttime video at some point. I was meaning to do it this year. I never got round to it. I got caught up with the resorts. So I'll definitely be doing a nighttime video down this side of town. It's a really, really fun place to go out in if you're visiting Palma, but we're going to turn right and we're going to head up through Safashina Park. Now, after this live stream, I'm going to avoid making much more recorded content this winter simply because I need a break. Rod, oh my goodness, you've just super chatted me as well. Thank you so much. Very, very much appreciated, Rod. Thank you. My goodness me. Guys, thank you so much for these super chats. Totally appreciate it. Now, as I was saying, this winter, after I've done this live stream, I'm going to avoid making too much more recorded content because I'm going to try and have a little bit of a break this Christmas from YouTube. However, I'm going to instead edit a lot more of my summer videos to go out because I have been to many other places this summer. I just didn't get a chance to do all the editing that I wanted to do in the summer months because I was just filming quite a lot as well. So I'm going to have some videos going out from other places, which will be especially helpful if I actually haven't covered that destination yet on my channel. And you can see what it was like during the summer. So yes, I'm going to have São Paulo up near Camp Picafor. Then I've got Porto Cristo. I've got day out from Calabona, from Calador, sorry. I've got quite a few videos coming out, so I get a couple out over the Christmas period. And I've got a few alternative videos for you as well, all about holidaying in Mallorca too. Right, let me just, now we're at the top of Safashina Park. To my left hand side, if you're coming up with kids, now there's a little cafe here. So, oh my goodness, Lee, bless you, thank you so much. Imogen, you're watching this evening. Good evening, Imogen. Good evening to Lee. Lee, thanks for all your supers, really much appreciated. Now, to my left hand side, there's a little cafe here. There's a little cafe here in Safashina Park. If you're coming up here with kids, there's a merry-go-round. And there's a great kids park here, which we're going to have a look at. And fam, yes, I'm going to take a right here. You know exactly where I'm going, I think. So, have to be careful down here. It's a cycle path. This is a cycle path and a scooter path. But if you are coming up here with kids, there's a fantastic park. My daughter used to go to it a lot when she was very small. So let's head round the corner. On my left-hand side, you've got Paseo Mallorca here. Lots of car parks around here as well. If you're travelling in, if you're renting a car and you need to park. Tim, Merry Christmas to you too from Newcastle. Got lots of Geordies. Well, lots of. I'll say that there's some Sunderland folk watching as well. So, lots of you from the northeast of England watching this evening. Good evening. Right, I'm coming to the upside down house, but I don't think you're going to be too interested in the upside down house this evening. I've got S. Baluard Museum to my right hand side, which you can just see the walls illuminated. But come and check out this absolutely gorgeous Christmas light. It's absolutely beautiful. Here the bells are going crazy. What time is it? I think someone must be getting married. Maybe, I don't know. Hello from sunny Florida. Let me just come round here. I don't know if you can still hear me with the sound of the bells actually, I hope so. This is one of our signature Christmas lights here in Mallorca this winter. Got this beautiful star here, which changes colour. I'll try and walk around it to get the best view. It's a little bit less busy up here, so if you are visiting Palma in the next couple of weeks and you want to just get away from the crowds, come up this end of town. It's not so busy because you'll see when we go back into Palma exactly how busy it is. Of course, you've got all these lovely little lights as well and the trees up above you as well. Really, really pretty. Oh gosh, sorry, apologise to your dog please, Des. I'm sorry if they're making your dog bark. Right, let's head, this is the bizarrely placed upside down house here we have in, I call this S. Baluard Park. It's not actually called S. Baluard Park, it's called something else. I'm not quite sure of. Look, the bells have now stopped. I can't believe it, but look, that's the view that we have from here. It's so pretty down here. Right, we're going to head up. Now I'm going to show you my favourite hotel actually in this area. If you're looking for somewhere to book, if you're looking to come over for a winter break and you want to be centrally located for the buses, for the public transport to Palma, to the waterfront as well, I'm going to show you where is a really nice place to stay. Now normally as well during the day, you've got lots of art galleries around this area, and back in the park where the star is as well, you're surrounded by art galleries too. So really nice to have a look at during the day. We've got tons of cafes down here as well. Not all of them are open this evening, but they've got some really lovely spots that you can come and grab a little bit more of a chilled out bite to eat and a drink, a little bit less hectic down here. Look, I'm outside the Hotel Saratoga. Now this place is amazing. It's a 4-star hotel. I think they have a roof on the swimming pool on the roof, but the best thing is that they have a blues and jazz club here. So if you're looking for a night out, It's a great place to come to after dinner. Yeah, it's the Blue Jazz Club, look. You don't have to be eating there as well, you can just come in for a drink, just get the lift up to the floor, whichever floor it's on, I can't quite remember. You get amazing views over Palma. It's really lovely, really nice place to stay. And also in this area as well, you've got some nice little wine bars here too. You've got the back entrance to El Corte Inglés. But you also have the Jaime III Hotel as well. A little bit further up from where we are going, because we're going to be taking a right in just a second. That's also another really nice place to stay. But I really do recommend the Hotel Saratoga, because you're just literally out of the front door and onto Jaime III. I'm going to cross the road here. Actually, we'll walk down a little way first and then I'm going to cross. Now, earlier on this week, I put a video out from my quick look around the El Corte Inglés Christmas display. It is the Corte Inglés, which is just down this road here. There's a much bigger El Corte Inglés up on Avenidas, which is the main ring road around the old town. I should say even bigger. They're both really big department stores. So if you haven't seen that video, please go and check that out too. You can see how expensive it is, how it compares to your own shops from wherever you are watching from. Another really pretty little Christmas tree there too. Now, along Jaime III, which is where we are now, Avenida Jaime III, you've got a lot of like chain shops. But there's no point really shopping in these unless you're particularly looking for something. You want to be going to some slightly out of the way shops, some little independents. And I'm going to show you one street as well, which I quite like for shopping. If you're coming here, just to come and check it out. Right, let me try and get across this road without getting run over. Sexy Mike, good evening. nice to see you here. Yeah, not many beach babes this time. Well, not tonight anyway. Glyn, what time do the shops open? Well, the shops open from around 9:30, 10 o'clock in the morning. Let me just cross over here. They close at around, some of them close at 8 o'clock, some of them close at 10 o'clock. Like El Corte Inglés will start to close from about 9:30. It shuts its doors finally at 10 p.m. But right by this pedestrian crossing where I've just crossed here, if you just take a little left here along Carrer Barrio Santa Maria del Sepulcre, if I've pronounced that correctly, and I'll test you on it later, I'm going to walk up this street because this is definitely worth coming up if you're visiting the island. Now, this particular street here is actually home to one of Mallorca's most famous cafes, and you can see there's a huge queue of people out here. I will come here actually at some points because it is a fantastic little place. It's called Juan de Saigo. You can see the queues of people waiting to get in. It's a real Mallorca tradition. It's a shame I can't just stick my camera in to show you actually, but I will have to make a separate video of that one day. I can show you all the wonderful things they have, but it is a little bit like going into your grandmother's front room to have a cup of afternoon tea. Have some very famous cakes and some ice cream as well. But look, just to show you as well, look, you've got all these little like handmade chocolate shops up here. Oh, it's a shame they've actually, some of these shops up here have closed early. Let's have a look. I walked up here the other day and I thought I would just take you up here. Let's have a quick peek. No, you're going to have to get here earlier in the day. If I get a chance to make a video coming down here, I shall show you. But they've got lots of little tiny independent shops. They've got clothes shops, they've got health shops, they've got gift shops. I suspect a lot of these people have actually closed up early There's a great bar there as well. They've got a concept bar. If you're coming to Mallorca, if you're coming to Palma for a festive break, make sure you get your trainers on and really explore these side streets, because especially during the day, there's so much to see. And make sure as well you get down to Canjo and Saigo as well. This little cafe on the right hand side. And one day I'll go in there and I'll show you what you have to order as well. But people will literally queue for ages to get in here. Right, let's head on back onto Jaime III. Now there's a whole load of other shops as well down here which are worth checking out, especially if you're visiting in the summer. One of my favourite ice cream shops is down here as well. It's called Can Miguel. It's on one of these back streets. So I'll just bring you down the side of El Corte Inglés. You'll see in the video that I put out earlier this week as well that the Christmas window isn't as spectacular as you would expect. Someone said the way I say Mallorca sounds like New Yorker. Maybe the YouTube algorithm will pick it up and show my videos to anyone interested in New York content as well. Mallorca. Mallorca. You say Mallorca, I say Mallorca. Now I'm actually powering down here actually, and you know what, I forgot to tell you, a little bit further back here there's some fantastic rooftop bars as well, worth checking out. I will definitely come back in the summer to show you those. Got another great street here, Bonaire, too. During the day they've got some great independent shops down here as well. George, yeah, it's Alex in Majorca again. There's another hotel along here as well. Look, we've got the Hotel Almudena. That's just across the road. So again, somewhere else you can check out if you want to stay somewhere central. It's right next to Mango. And that's another gorgeous 4-star hotel. You can just see that that's what it looks like. It's pretty amazing. Now, as I mentioned earlier, on my website and on the community page here on YouTube, you're going to find the route around all the nativity scenes. Make sure if you are visiting, make sure you check that out, because it will take you to some of the most emblematic buildings in Palma. You'll see the nativity scene, but you'll see some really significant buildings here. It's great for sightseeing, and it's kind of festive as well. It's great if you've got kids. So make sure you check that out. Look at these little side streets up here. Those are the streets that you can get very, very lost in. Now we're coming out onto a Plaza Tortugas, which is at the top of Paseo del Borne. Just coming past some other chain shops too. I just have to show you these little courtyarded areas that look so pretty. Got these little lights and stuff all the way on these side streets. I've just seen the temperature sign saying it's 17 degrees. It completely is not. Tommy Moffat, bless you. Thank you so much. Oh my goodness, that's so kind of you. Thank you. Thanks for your super chat as well. That's so very kind. Now, in here, I am outside, and anyone who grew up or has been around in the UK since the 1980s or 1990s, you're going to know CNA. It does reign supreme here in Palma. And there is a great... Oh my God, Glyn! Oh my goodness, thank you. Oh my goodness, thank you very much. Much appreciated. You've just super chatted me again, thank you. Now there is a nativity scene here at CNA in Palma. It's actually on the route, the official route of nativity scenes to come and see if you're visiting Mallorca, so make sure you go in and check it. Now, let me try and get across the road here. Let's get back onto Paseo del Borne. Thank you so much, guys, for the super chats. Oh, hold on. So I'm just coming past Bar Bosch here. This is one of the most iconic cafes here in the centre of Palma. Oh yes, Phil, thank you. Everyone, please give. I forgot all about that. Please everyone, if you can, if you like this live stream, please give it a thumbs up. It does help roll this out to other people interested in Mallorca. If you haven't done so already, please subscribe to my channel. I've been living on the islands now for over 17 years, coming up to 18 years. I've got plenty of travel guides on my channel and plenty of information about living here too. I'm hoping to have something additional for you all as well coming out next week. I just haven't quite finished it yet. It's not a video, but that's all I'm going to say. Right, look, let me just show you, just before we get onto the Paseo del Borne. Look how pretty this is. Got that shop window up there as well. We're right on the corner of Corner. Got department's designer shop here. And coming into right, I'm gonna head a little bit further down. I'm actually going to meet my friend in about 5 minutes, so let me get past this. Now on the Paseo del Borne tonight, we've got performers. We've got buskers. We've got a clown cyclist. I can also hear Bon Jovi playing, so I'm just going to get past him. Hang on a second. Let me just get past a little bit further down. That's probably not the proper Bon Jovi version of that track I've ever heard, but let me get past. So it's all good fun this evening. Look, and everyone, you've got balloon sellers down here too. These really, really pretty balloon sellers. Let me just come past here. A little bit further down, I can see another busker. I'm just trying to find somewhere quiet actually. Oh, by the way, Glühwein as well. If you're wanting to stop off for a Glühwein, I'm outside the Burger Lab here. You've got Glühwein here, that warm, spicy wine for €4.50. A little bit cheaper than the market actually, but there you go. Let me just get past here too. So we've got another busker performing. Very, very busy this evening. Oh my goodness. Let me try and get I don't know if a quiet spot actually exists on here this evening. Let me just come up through here. Oh, it seems a little bit quieter down here. Quite possibly. Right, you can see we're coming back to where we started this live stream this evening. We've come right around the city centre in a loop. You can see it's taken me 45 minutes to do. So if you want to replicate that walk, you can do quite easily if you're coming over here. Faith, bless you. Thank you so much. Guys, thank you so much for joining this evening, and thank you so much And I mean this, thank you so much for all the super chats as well that I've had this evening. Really super much appreciated. I don't know if this is going to be my final live stream of the year because we've had some really horrible weather actually this past week, and it's been quite rainy, it's been very cloudy. If the sun is shining next weekend, then I will try and get out and do a live stream somewhere on the island. Maybe I'll put a poll on the community page, but I can pop out for half an hour, 45 minutes. It kind of depends what we're doing during the weekend, but I'll try and do something if possible. If I don't make it, I'm wishing every one of you a very, very happy Christmas and a happy New Year as well, wherever you are watching from in the world. And thank you so much for all your support this year. It really has meant a lot. And thank you for all the return viewers as well, and the community of officially the nicest YouTube channel here in Mallorca. Right, I'm going to turn the camera back round here just so you can get a final look at the lights here from the Paseo del Borne. I hope you've enjoyed this live stream, and I shall see you on the next video. Goodbye for now.